Hey guys, Pope Sano here, back with another video, and I came across something that I really want to share with you because, it's actually a bit funny, but also a bit sad, but also it's definitely educational. Well, what is it? Alright, let me give you some context as to what is going on here, because really this is just about understanding that you can always improve and it's not your teammates' fault. See, this person made a Reddit post 6 days ago in which he was complaining about his Emerald account, and he said, hey, I can't climb on this. Emerald is way too difficult to get out of. There's too many trolls, there's too many inters, there's too many, the skill discrepancy in Emerald in general is way too high. And he basically said, look, I have a challenge for Master Plus players. I believe that Emerald is so difficult to get out of that I can't even see a Master Plus player being able to salvage my account. So it was not only a complaint about Emerald itself, but his MMR too, saying the gains are too bad, it's going to be impossible. And so he said, look, a Master Plus player would not be able to salvage this account. Now, this guy here, Amazing Reaction 348, apparently had jumped on top of this challenge, and they said, alright, I'm Master Plus, and I can get this done for you. I'll show you that it is not just about, it's not just about the trolls and the inters, it's not that Emerald is too difficult to get out of, but I can do it. So he DM'd with proof that he's Master Plus, and I guess he was given the account, and here are the results. As you can see, the account very easily went from low Emeralds, I believe it started at Emerald 3 or Emerald 4, and made it into Diamond. And, I mean, you can see all the MVP tags. Basically, every single game is a win. Only, I think, 3 losses throughout the whole journey. And yeah, it's just kind of funny. It goes to show that skill really does trump everything else. What does a master player do in Emerald to actually climb like this? So let's take a look at the difference between those two elos and what a high elo player does to escape the supposedly inescapable elo. Alright, let's go. Alright guys, we are in game with our master player playing in Emerald. Again, people talk all the time about the fact that their MMR is too bad, it's too hard to climb, which I think that is far more fair than talking about how the elo you're in is just like there's too many trolls and inters and whatever, and that's why you can't get out. Well, I mean, it is being proven time and time again that it is about your own skill, how you improve the game, right? So again, we're going to take a look here at what our master tier player does. So he has started on the bottom side of the map, and he will be pathing towards his Yone here. Now, I don't think that's a bad decision at all. Vladimir can be fairly susceptible to a gank, especially if he doesn't have his pool. So let's see. We're gonna start off with a 3-camp clear, and it looks like he's gonna path towards his top side. He might just be full clearing here, which I think is totally fine. Just want to point this out. Notice how he did not clear blue first, but instead he's clearing his Gromp before his blue buff. That way your camps are far more synced up, and so if that's not something you're doing on full clear type junglers, then it definitely should be something you consider. But we are going to go ahead and take all our camps here. Looks like Viego is doing the same. And he's actually going to just instantly base. So this is something else that I see players not doing very often. You see how quickly he based after taking his Scuttle Crab and realizing that there really isn't anywhere to go. As we can see, this fight has just broken out, and Cassio gets the first blood, but All the lanes were in very neutral states. There wasn't really a place that you could go. So even Xin Zhao, this early game jungler, he's not forcing anything that doesn't need to be forced. Like he walks up here, right? I just want to, you know, I'm not trying to beat a dead horse here, guys, but I just want to point this out. He walks into this bush, and as we can see, the state here, they instantly start to back up. What does that tell you? They can see you. This is warded, right? So he can even tell their body language, and he already knows, okay, I need to leave, right? He's not wasting any time here. Viego is spotted here, and so he's gonna gank mid, and he actually goes down. So let's take a look at what happens here, because our master player actually does end up making a mistake here. Walking into the mid lane, he gets, that was really well played on Jace's part, honestly. Very well played. He just gets knocked under tower, so that was definitely a mistake on his part. Okay, so he is going to go ahead and steal away camp. Again, he did know that Viego was bot side. Viego showed on a ward, so instantly after Viego shows on a ward, we're going to steal away a camp from him. And it looks like he's going to actually make this gank happen again. You can go here. Cassio does have ulti. Okay, Jace is going to escape, but I think they still win this. Oh boy, no, I think they still win this. They do, yep. Yep, nice. So really well done. Like, he did know his limits there. Now, could the Emerald players have played that better and maybe won that fight? Yep, absolutely. But he knew that they had the damage to get that done. And look, he doesn't get discouraged, right? So he makes a mistake by going mid and dying there, but then instantly turns it around, knowing that Cassio has ulti, knowing that he was able to spend his gold, and now they had the damage to make something like that happen. Okay, so he's gonna go back towards the Scuttle Crab here, but they are fighting mid. Is he gonna go to this? He is. He's gonna drop Smite, instantly go, get on top of the Jace, and pick up that kill. Make sure that is a 1-for-1. Very, very nice. And you can see, guys, Jace getting frustrated. Notice how he kind of identified one lane that is susceptible to being ganked. In this case, it's Jace, right? Yes, he made the mistake the first time going in, but now he is repeat ganking, knowing that Cassio is someone fairly strong to play around with her miasma, with her ulti, with her sustained damage, and he is absolutely on repeat, spam ganking him, and that tilts these players, and they will tilt. Alright, see how he's spam pinged on top of the Viego, the caution pings? This is what you guys need to be doing, because in your elos, there's honestly a chance that your teammates don't even notice that the enemy jungler's here, and now he's spam pinging all in again. You can hear those pings coming out. He wants to go. And this is something you need to be doing. You have to communicate. And that should be a free kill. Yep. Pinging is vital. Before you're even going to that lane, ping your intent. Let your teammates know that you're coming. So he's finished clearing once again. By the way, he is going for lethality. He bought a Ghost Blade. He finishes the crab. He sees Viego on this ward up here. Yeah, he saw Viego on that ward. So I assume, do they collapse upon him? They are going to. Oh, that was a nice escape there. Okay. Yeah, he wants to fight this Viego. He knows how much stronger he is. Notice, guys, he's just being patient. Like, he wants to dive this. He's just generally being very, very patient. Gonna go for the camp. But again, here's another thing that I don't see low elo junglers doing. When you know you're this much stronger than the enemy, you impose your will upon them. You make sure that they can't do anything. You just take the camp in front of their face. And look, once more, now that he's shown here, it's very difficult for Jace to walk up to the wave. I mean, they're gonna try to fight him here, but honestly, yeah, I was gonna say, if Cassio has flash, which he did, then it is totally fine. I mean, they were stuck between a rock and a hard place, right? You can say, so I just want to point this out, right? You can say, oh man, he was invading and he put himself in a bad situation because he could get collapsed upon. But just look at how the map was working out. So as he started to do this, even though these two are coming in towards him, really at the same time, like, you can say the 2v1 is really kind of against Jace here, and if Jace and Viego don't actually kill Xin Zhao quick enough, then it's going to get really, really bad. So, you know, here it doesn't end up mattering, and now it is truly just a 2v1. So it's not really like that scary, you know? If you're this much ahead, you know you can play around another strong laner, and he really has played around Cassio the whole time. And now again, we can see Viego bottom. Nice escape, but Xin Zhao is coming down here. I mean, this guy's an absolute monster, so this is a really good showing as to what a master player does to close out a game. Again, what's happening? He wants to take this 3v3. How does it work out? Nice engage from the Rakan, and he's just going to absolutely demolish everybody. I mean, at this point, he's so strong that his spells chunk crazy, crazy hard. Now, I just want you guys to recognize, though, like, when he was that strong, he was picking that fight, you know? The second that Viego gave him the opportunity to potentially 3v3 bottom, he was instantly there taking it. And now, as you can see, he's, even when there isn't a fight to be taken, he is constantly playing aggressive. Because, yes, he's still farming his camps, which is totally fine, but at the end of the day, he is farming his camps towards something. Takes a camp, he looks for something aggressive. Takes a camp, goes to buy an item. Takes a camp, you know, tries to pick a fight, tries to take a tower. There's very, very little downtime in his gameplay compared to a lot of lower elo players. Here we go, once again. I mean, the Nyla is strong at this point too, but you can see, like, he just comes out of base and it's like, oh, there can be a fight mid. We're straight up going towards that. And, like, this is Emerald Elo, guys. This is where a lot of players, they're trying to get into Diamond, and he's showing that, like, it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that, you know, people can int. It doesn't matter that people control. It doesn't matter that people give up. He's just been clearing for a little bit as the game's been in a fairly neutral state, but look at this. Baron spawns 20 seconds ago. Him and Cassiopeia, they're already on top of this. I mean, Cassio is a great champion that can take Baron very, very quickly. But this is definitely another thing that you guys can do. Yes, Baron got buffed in 13.20, but nothing is stopping you from doing the Baron this way still. If you have a Jinx, if you have a Kai'Sa, if you have a Xayah, if you have a Cassio, you know, these types of champions that have high sustained damage on a single target like this, then I highly recommend looking for these kinds of plays. Again, it's just like the second that something is available for him to take, he is there doing it. Alright guys, it looks like him and the team are going to make the final push. Right, they have all their items. He's currently at about 3.5 items. Just under 4 items here at 26 minutes, but his farm is great. Obviously, yes, he has a lot of kills, but that's one thing we got to keep in mind. He's been farming the whole time, so he's just able to brute force his way in, and it looks like that will be the game. So I hope, like, this is a bit of a quick video, but I hope it shows you guys really what does it look like for a master tier player to go into Emerald. It's not about your teammates. It's not about, you know, blaming other people for your mistakes. Like, he made a few mistakes this game, but at the end of the day, it never faced him clearly. He identified who he could play through, and he punished Viego for every little thing. And then once he got a lead, he pushed that lead super, super far. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a sub. It helps me grow. And I'll see you guys back with the next one. Pope Sano out.